Hello guys, welcome back to Mass Effect 2. I'm the MPD Gamer, and this week I'm going to give you a little glimpse as to what is essential to successfully completing the game without actually losing anyone. But as I believe I mentioned last week, it's somewhat time consuming and somewhat mind numbing, but it's very, very useful. So, I've already strip mined this particular area. So, here we go, let's hopefully make it. Yeah, you get a little pointer showing where you can go and what you've got in the area, in that direction. And each planet can be mined. Like this. Your best bet to get as much as possible out of this place, out of these things, is to literally strip mine the whole damn thing. It's really easy to do when it says rich, when it starts out saying rich, because there's a lot on there. And there's spikes all over the shop, and that's how you get the stuff you need for all of your upgrades that you can get by chatting to your crewmates. But it's very time consuming, it's a little boring, and a lot of people I know have stated this is the one downside to this game. Storyline's great, the writing's amazing, the characters are brilliant, but the mining can get a little tedious. However, if you're fortunate enough that ED will give you a message when you get into the orbit of the planet and start scanning that she's picking up a distress beacon, you can get a mission. Some of these are actually quite entertaining and very useful for getting experience, upgrades, bits and pieces. And I've just got enough resources to get the heavy ship armor upgrade, which is very useful because when you go into a suicide mission at the end of the game, you get attacked. And if you don't have upgraded armor, you can wind up with some of your favourite characters getting blown up, stabbed through the chest with scaffolding. My little sister played this without mining and upgrading, and she lost Garrus on the approach. And needless to say, I berated her endlessly for being such a colossal fucking numpty. If you play it like I do, and you strip mine every single planet you come to, you'll have plenty of resources for upgrading everything by the time you're done. However, it does take a very long time. And sometimes it can cost an awful lot to get all the stuff you need. But I've just depleted this planet. Took me long enough. However, I'm also running low on probes, so I'll have to go and pick up some more. Sometimes there isn't. When it starts off saying good, you need to be a lot more stingy with your probes. Only go for big spikes. Otherwise you're going to waste a lot of probes very quickly. I found this out the hard way, when I ran out of money to buy more probes. There's also that wonderful little sound effect when you get a decent spike. So like a Geiger counter going off the rails.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Sometimes if you're really lucky, you'll go for it straight from good to depleted, because you managed to get all the hot spots, all the really big deposits. Doesn't happen often, but
Launching probe.
and there we go, another depleted planet. Now I'm going to be strip mining this entire system, and probably this entire galaxy, this entire chunk of the galaxy, so I'm gonna edit it all out. Hope you don't mind. If I find a mission whilst I'm lurking around here, that gets a stick. So I hope you don't mind that.
Detected an anomaly.
Okay, is detected an anomaly. Distress beacon.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Status of system operator is not known. General distress.
The moment you hear Edie say, I found an anomaly, you get something like this. However, I'm going to strip mine before I go down and help out,
Launching probe.
because otherwise I'll forget.
Launching probe.
Right, and having done that, let's go in for an investigation. I think I remember this one, but I'm not going to actually say anything about it, because just in case I'm wrong. But I do think I remember this one. Find platinum. That's useful. Yeah, another advantage to these, to scanning and finding missions, is that you can pick up resources all over the shop as well. Makes it just that little bit easier. And so I do love the fact that they do actually change the way everything looks. So for example, some of these guys were very obviously Solarians. Interesting. Someone's interrogating a Cerberus guy. Shit. Spent a little too long reading. Not enough time worrying about people shooting me. That was a mistake. Yeah, I am a son of a bitch. What are you gonna do about it? Fuck you, Maury. Or Maul, or whatever the hell you called it. Just used most of my ammo on that. So, you know, that was fun. Also, these things are a great way of getting more cash, which, let's face it, I need. That's where I came in. Any ammo lying around? I need it. Hopefully that was most of the bad guys. I'm gonna be a nice guy. Alliance is getting the info. Well, that's a little introduction to the most boring part of this game, but lamentably one of the most essential. Hope you guys didn't find it too bad, and hope you join me this time next week when we will probably be swinging by the Citadel. For a nice little reunification with some of my old friends, and maybe meeting some new ones. So, I hope you enjoyed the gamer. Please drop me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. It'd be wonderful if you did. Thank you very much, and good night.